Today we visit two of the most unique markets in the world, starting with the oldest floating market in Bangkok, as well as a market that a train drives through daily.
So as the train arrives, they actually collapse all of the canopies. Everyone kind of squeezes against the wall as the train passes through. You ready to get in the boat? Yeah.
We are currently on a boat heading to a floating market. It is the oldest floating market in Thailand, and so far I'm enjoying it. This is so amazing. We're just floating down this beautiful water, and I think it's going to be an awesome experience.
So we always love going to markets whenever we travel, but this is one of the most unique markets. Actually today we're going to see two of the most unique markets in the world. This is the oldest floating market in Thailand, and then after this we're going to go to a train market, which I'm super pumped about. We found some mango sticky rice, and when you find something you like, you just call out and ask how much it is, and you pull over your boat and pass them the money, and that's about it. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So this used to be just a way of life here, and it still is to many markets. This one is definitely the touristy market. It's the most beautiful market, so that's why we came to this one, despite it being touristy. But there are still authentic boat markets in this area. Buddy.
Thank you.
Is it good, buddy? Tastes pretty good, huh? So we woke up at 5:30 this morning to get the taxi here. It was about a 2-hour ride, but the reason we got up so early is because this place gets completely insane later on in the day. So much traffic that you just can't even move. I've seen YouTube videos of 12 boats wide just completely stuck and waiting half an hour just to move through. So we got here super early just to have a little bit more of a chill morning. She used her bamboo stick to pull us in.
Oh, that is so cute.
So they are very persistent. Even your boat driver will keep you at a stall awkwardly long, hoping you buy something. But we're not interested in buying any souvenirs, just food. So just smiling.
You don't ever smile, it's just sit still and smile that long. Why do you do?
So the problem with buying souvenirs on a trip like this is that we have no room to put anything.
We don't have any room in our suitcases, and we have to carry it all with us. So we've chosen to just get some little treats to eat while we're on our boat ride, and have to say no to anything to take home with us.
Cool. We found some coconut ice cream. The girls have been good. That was part of the promise, is if they were good, they could get some coconut ice cream.
Coconut ice cream.
Yes.
Coconut ice cream.
Like friends.
Nice toppings on there. Give him the money. Good job, Chloe.
Good job. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Girls, do you want flowers in your hair?
Hello? Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. So I actually don't even like coconut that much, or rather at all, but everything coconut that I've had so far on this trip has been absolutely great. This coconut ice cream is fantastic.
I don't even have coconut ice cream. Oh.
So that was super fun. It was very relaxing, cool to kind of float along and see the different vendors, especially the food. The food was quite good. It's extremely touristy. It would be nice to check out a more local floating market. But our taxi driver has waited for us. We're gonna head to the Maeklong train market next. All right, so we just got dropped off at the train market. It's this huge market that a train actually drives through, but the train isn't scheduled to go through for another hour and a half or so. So we're gonna go find some coffee and actually get some real breakfast and wait it out. Pictures everywhere. So we're gonna get some coffee here and then wait for the train.
You have mango in your hair?
So I really have no idea what this is, but it looks like some kind of egg, mushroom, omelet, noodle thing. But she's mixing up this really cool bowl out of a banana leaf, and I'm gonna try it out. Want to try it?
Yeah.
Try it. Things can be quite hectic and chaotic traveling with kids, and I definitely just left my backpack back where we were eating lunch at. And I hope that it's still there because it has a lot of expensive camera equipment inside. We had a little bit of a meltdown just as we were leaving, and I think that caused me to forget it there. So we will see what I can find. Got it. Thankfully, the street vendor that made us lunch was kind enough to watch it for us. And I am super glad because that would have been a bummer the rest of our trip, not having this camera equipment. Look at these, Chloe. Do you know what those are?
Kisses?
They're frogs.
Frog.
Yeah. Do you want to eat a frog? You don't want to eat a frog?
I did.
You want to eat a frog? Yeah. So it's a bit chaotic, but it's a lot of fun. They're selling all kinds of stuff. You've got frogs, you've got fish, meat, vegetables, everything. And there's not a lot of walking around. You've got about the width of the train tracks to walk, and that's about it. And every couple of steps, people stop us to take pictures with the girls or to say hi or something like that. So it's rather chaotic, but it's a lot of fun. Oh. Chloe's been kidnapped. It's true, traveling is dangerous. You have to watch your kids. They get kidnapped really easily. Say thank you, Chloe. She got it for you.
For you.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
I got a popsicle. Dead dog.
So as the train arrives, they actually collapse all of the canopies. They move all of their produce back, and everyone kind of squeezes against the wall as the train passes through. Do you think we're gonna get squished by the train? No. It's hot, isn't it? You and Daddy are all sweaty. That means the train's coming. Chloe, the train's coming. It's noisy.
Cancel that.
dozen times a day. Once the train comes through, everyone puts everything back again. All the canopies come out, all of the carts go out, and it's back to business.
Really hot and kind of difficult to be here today, but it's totally worth it.
It's about 93 degrees today, and there's zero wind flowing through this little area here, so we are melting rapidly. So the catfish are alive and they're flopping around like crazy, but as soon as you go up and look at them, they play dead in the weirdest way, and I swear it's because they don't want you to pick them. Like, they just play dead. If we can last long enough, we might be able to see the train go through one more time, because it arrives at 11:10 and then leaves at 11:30.
So that was such an incredible experience. It's definitely really crowded. There's a lot of tourists that come here to see that, because where else in the world can you find a market with a train going through? It was pretty crazy, but I'm really glad that we came out here today to do that, even though it's been pretty hot and uncomfortable. It was totally worth it.
It's about a 2-hour, hour and a half ride away from Bangkok to come out and see the train market. So that was a very long, hot, and uncomfortable van ride back here. Not an easy travel day at all, but the uncomfortable drive back here had me thinking that travel is not always about comfort, and a lot of the times you have to get outside your comfort zone just to explore and see new things. So tonight we are headed to Chiang Mai, and we will be there for a week, and we're looking forward to it. So next up is Chiang Mai.